Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How are we tonight? Yes, Karen, I can see you just said I'm here with my hibiscus tea. Check. Mince pie. Check. There's one waiting for me in the fridge, so I can have that afterwards because it's not polite to eat here, is it? And I have crochet as well, which I can't show you. So yes, there we go. I have all the same things and I am waiting here for the live to start. And yes, it has started. Welcome everyone. Oh my goodness, it is so lovely to see you all here. Look at that chat going. It's just amazing. And I can't read all of it, but first of all, yes, hello, all the moderators, of course, they're here, and then Dirk is here as well. But look at this, and do you know what? I'm just reading the names. Jana, Sandy, Helene, Mandy, Bridget, Becky, Fiona, Mary Jo High, Di, there's so many names I know, but also so many that I don't know. And it is wonderful that you are all here. Oh my goodness, there's so many names that I don't recognize. It's just so fantastic. Sarah, that will be coming up in one of the upcoming videos. Month of November is our Crochet Everyday Challenge. I suggest something for you to do, and we will be building on that towards the end of the month. So for now, we are just doing the project as suggested, but at the end of the month, so after, not next week, but the next week after that, the week after that, we will we will be changing it up a bit. Hello Hedy, welcome from Belgium, she says. Well, welcome. Spreek je Nederlands of Frans? En van waar ben je in België? Right, Tracy, hi Chris. Oh my goodness. Yes, isn't it love? Hi, Janie. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Julie. Paula. Hello, Barbara. Ciao. Oh my goodness. Hi, Candy. Yes. Oh my goodness. This was it this morning when we woke up. Dirk sort of casually said, "Oh, and by the way, 160." And I'm like, "What? And it was like, yes, we reached 160,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. What a journey it has been. And thank you all for being here, for subscribing, for not only that. I mean, to be honest, yes, it's a number, isn't it? You know, it's a measure. But what is much more important is your activity on the channel, is you watching, you interacting, you leaving thumbs ups or thumbs down, or better, thumbs ups. Yay! See, that's what we want. We want all the thumbs ups, because that's when the fireworks appear. And I have to say, watching, commenting, thumbs upping, it's a new verb, and sharing the videos with people you like, or well, not with people you like, but yeah, with people who would also like my ideas and my projects. And that's the main thing. It's the interaction on the channel. And of course, the more subscribers there are, the more chance of subscribing there is. But yeah, it's just so lovely, the community that we have going, not only on YouTube with all the comments and Sunday lives here, but also in the Facebook group. If you are not a member of the Facebook group yet, please do consider being a member. We have the loveliest group on Facebook. There is absolutely, we all help each other. We give praise, and we will, even when you show us your Ophelia Talks projects with pets and everything, we love it. So that is the place where I can see your creations as well, because of course YouTube is a one-way system, isn't it? So exactly, Julie, all that sharing, all that commenting doesn't cost anything. It could be part of how you show the love for Ophelia Talks, because the more you share, the more we comment, the more active we are, the more we will grow, and we have started growing exactly that. So I am really happy that you're all here, and of course tonight's theme is it's not a race, because oh, Mandy, that is a wonderful story. I am so sorry about your sister. That's great that you have been able to gift your greenway blanket to her to give her comfort. And isn't that such a lovely thing that we are able to with our skill, with our hobby, with our art? And the fact is, you see, while we create, we also have that kind of therapy, that kind of mindfulness. And this is why crochet can be so good for us as well, while we're crocheting it, while we're making it. So the fact that it gives all that to us, and then we can give the crochet to someone and they can enjoy it in a way that is comforting, that is supportive, it's just unbelievable. To be able to do that with a hobby is quite mind-blowing, really. I mean, yes, I could do some painting, or I could make it, but it's not the same. It's almost, with the crochet, you put so much of ourselves into it. The recipients feel that. They really, really feel. Yeah, she needs some mindfulness. Exactly. It's the mindfulness that you can really get when you're, how should I say it, when you're doing a repetitive thing, when you're just sitting there doing the same thing over and over again. You might think, oh my goodness, that's so boring and I don't have the patience for that. But it gives us this sort of almost like not a trance-like state, but more of a meditative or a mindful state. And yes, we put our heart and soul into it, Laurie. That's exactly right. Yes. No, the cat on the wall is still the same. The cat in the logo is slightly different. So yes, the cat in the logo has been changed slightly together with the crochet word. So now our logo says Ophelia Talks Crochet instead of just Ophelia Talks. So I really should put on my little punching thing there, I should put crochet on there as well. But I haven't been able to. But yeah, that one there is still the same. Yeah, so Christine saying, if you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, she is there to help you, to let you in, because obviously we do want you to reply to 3 questions. So make sure, not 2. And you'll have a party when you're in there. See? So there are 3 questions that you have to answer. Make sure you answer them, because if you're looking at the questions on a mobile device. No, Julie, is that right? Do you know what? I look at the group, but I look at the posts. I don't look at the. We need 2 members to get to 7,000. Come on, people. If somebody isn't a member just yet, hi, Debbie. Please go and become a member. There are 3 questions for you to reply to. Like I was saying, on a mobile device, you need to scroll up to see the 3 questions. The moderators are very, very strict. Okay, if you do not answer the questions, you will not be let in. It is as simple as that. We want to have a nice, clean group. And by clean, personally, I mean someone who's not going to be posting, I'm selling this, or trying to get into your, DMs or whatever they're called, messenger. So we want genuine people in there, and of course, all of you are, but you never know. Okay, these days you have to be really careful. So please, 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 go there and become a member. Oh my goodness, 7,000. The last time I looked, we had 5,000, I think. Oh my goodness. I mean, not that I don't look. I don't look at the number, To me, I just look at the posts. So, okay, 4 people requested, but waiting for the answer. So if that was you, go back and reply. Okay, so again, that is a race. Okay. That is a race. Go on, race over there. Go and do it. No. Obviously, we want to, Yes. So Randy says she loves the Facebook group. It's really different in a good way from other crochet groups. Lots of great energy and supportive people. Exactly. And because we do keep it to Ophelia Talks only projects, so you have got to be able to link a video to your post. And if you can do that, even if you're making a granny square blanket or a granny stripe blanket, and you can link it to one of my videos, that's fine, because the reason why we do that is because we want to help you with any questions that you have. And the moderators and myself, of course, we know the Ophelia Talks projects much better than any other. So that's why we want to make sure that all the projects are Ophelia Talks, so we can help you, or the members can help you. And also, second of all, there are plenty of other crochet groups that you can go and post any other things in it. But of course, nothing is stopping you from posting Ophelia Talks projects in the other Facebook groups, okay, in the other crochet Facebook groups, because that way you are sharing your skill and you are sharing Ophelia Talks, and that's a wonderful thing to do as well. So there we go. Okay, yes, one more. Yes, it's 7,000 people. Thank you. Oh my goodness, 7,000 people in a Facebook group, 160,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's change the subject now before I need tissues. Oh my goodness. That's just amazing. I mean, do you remember that? Where was it? When I started the Facebook group, I was so worried because, I didn't want the drama. I didn't want the extra worry. And that first week, I cried every day when I was looking at the posts of all the things you had been making, because I could not believe that actually there were people out there who were making my things, my ideas, my projects that I, sort of put into the world with the YouTube videos. I just thought, oh yeah, I put those videos out there. They're being watched, but nobody's making it. Nobody's making it. And that first week, I was like, every time I saw a post, and there was loads because you had all been saving up your pictures, obviously. All your makes you had taken pictures of over the whatever years that we didn't have the Facebook group. And then in 1 week you were all posting, and I've made this, and I've made this, and I've made this, and I was like, what is happening? Yeah, it was quite a thing for me to see, because like I said, like I said, this is a one-way system. YouTube, I put things out there, and yes, you comment, but I don't see the actual things that you've made. And so that's what we do in the Facebook group. Oh my goodness. Yes, fireworks are going off in celebration here as well, Mandy. Here as well. That was too quick. And I just want to say, I love all of you. Thank you so much for being here and for being in the group as well, of course. Oh my goodness. Right. She has tissues all over the house. Yes, of course. Look, here they are. It's a new box, so the first ones always come out. That's why I didn't want to take one, because I knew it was going to come out torn. Oh, well, anyway, those are for later. Thank you, Feroza. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I know. Oh, Yana. So you went to the 80,000, from 80,000. It's doubled now. It's doubled since the Lizzie. Oh my goodness. Yes, she is not here. We lost her just now. I don't know where she went. Well, not lost. She's in the house, obviously, but she has her hiding places. And before I do the live, I always go into the bedroom, obviously, get changed and, do my makeup and make myself look pretty. And I close the door and I'm in here and I don't think about it. But sometimes I lock her in the bedroom by accident. And then we can, it's happened before. So Dirk was just making sure that, she wasn't in the bedroom, but she's not. I don't know where she is now. Anyway, right. So, okay, right. Yes, Charlotte is modeling over there. She's having a break. She is dressed. She's wearing my beach poncho. I don't know why. She wanted to wear that. The black one. There we go. I mean, honestly, she has a mind of her own. Ah. What is Dirk saying? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna show us your dress. Okay. Yes, so this one, it's black. Look at that. Look at the lace. I like it. There are flowers in the lace, but yes, so this is the dress. I think it suits me because of the lipstick goes well with the, with the colors there. And it's a nice shape. This is the second one I put on. The first one wasn't right. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, everyone. Right. So one day we'll have to have a chat about the dresses. But we have a lot on our list for tonight. So let's get on with it, shall we? So we have a theme tonight. Well, I try to have a theme every night. Every Sunday. And today I wanted to talk about, not making things a race, like, for example, especially what we do in November. So, and especially this year, because normally, that first year, thinking back on the November challenge, that first year, I sort of came up with it and I decided to make a blanket and I wasn't ready for it. So I was making it as you were making yours as well. And that's why I had, do you remember that? I had the blanket that I was making in the beginning of November. Then I had, um, what else was it? The border towards the end of the month, something like that. And then even in January, we did something else with that blanket. So, oh, the lookbook was in January. So this, because, from now on, of course, from after that first year, I was able to, think about it in advance. And so now I try to keep it the same project throughout the month. So I have done my November crochet challenge sort of a couple of months before you, so that I was able to just do that as well and have that mindfulness and just sit and crochet and then have things ready for you, because that's a lot easier if I can just keep it within the month. So this month, of course, we have the Crochet Everyday Challenge 2023. We always do this in the month of November. And this year we are making the legacy blanket. But previous years we've made the was it a V stitch or a chevron blanket? We've made a rectangular square blanket and then put them together. So that's something, I come up with an easy pattern that we can do throughout the month, and the videos are spread throughout the month. And this time as well, just like I said in the videos, it is meant for you more than any other year, maybe more than any other project, for you to just have a ball, a hook, and you've got a project. You have that mindfulness in your hands. Was it someone who said the other day, oh, I had to go along to someone, I had to go with someone on a car journey and it was unexpected and I didn't know what else to grab, but which project to take, because I didn't have anything ready. So what did I do? I just grabbed a ball, a hook and scissors, and I was saved. I was able to make a square or two, an Anna square in the car. And that way, that's what I want this to be. So it's not a race, certainly not. To be honest, I mean, to say it, the way it is, I don't want to see any finished blankets in the near future. Do you see what I mean? I want you to just make them. Just enjoy making the squares. Put them in your box. I've seen some wonderfully decorated boxes. Oh my goodness. But of course, you can put them in a basket. You can put them in anything that you can keep them. I was doing that with this one. Dirk just bought some new shoes, sport shoes. So I had that shoe box to put some in, and I got some shoes, I think, or I had a box. No, actually, his shoes came in a second box because he got them online. So he had the box and the shoe box. So those two boxes were used for my squares, as well as, of course, my grandma's box. So just putting them in a box, and just don't always work on it. Just keep it for when you need to work on it, when you need that little bit of time where you can just start doing that project, start doing that little pattern, and that's all you need. Sometimes you don't want to work on the big project that you're working on, or you have an unexpected journey, or you have an unexpected waiting time somewhere. If you have a ball, if you have a hook, scissors, you're saved. You're saved. Don't worry, Solveig, you're not late. Yeah, always be making them, Mary-Jo. Always have that as a side project, as a bed project, as your travel project, as your car My mum has a car project, or she used to. I don't know whether she still has now, but she had this. Yes, I've got tea, Wendy. She had this shopping tote, the sort of the brown Ute bags, and she had in there some yarn, scissors, hook, and a pattern. And that pattern, it wasn't it wasn't the Anna square pattern, but it was a simple pattern, simple enough for her to be able to say, "Ah, yeah, okay, that was what it was," and she just started making them. And she had that in the car just in case she had to wait for Dad somewhere. Because often they would go somewhere together. He would pop into a shop. She would just sit there and thinking, what do I do now? Or even when he had to go to the dentist, very often she goes along. So she can just sit there and crochet. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. The Facebook group is called Ophelia Talks Crochet. So please do go and have a look. I don't know whether anybody can post a link, but just go to the Facebook group and say Ophelia Talks Crochet. Yes. Cassandra Jones making an arc. I think, is that at the beginning? Because then you might need to just do your chain in a bigger hook, and then go back to your 3.5. So do your chain in a 4, and then do the rest in a 3.5. See if that works. I know, Laura. I try to do the same. Yeah, because to be honest, with me being a winter now, I really want a black shawl. I've got a charcoal shawl, which I was going to wear, and I forgot to get it out because I was writing the list of what I had to say. But I would really like a black cardigan that I made myself. So I don't mind working with black yarn. So I'll have to start making a black cardigan. But it's just time, and when do I make it, right? Sandy, you'll have to ask Mary Jo, because I have no idea where she bought this from. Now we're going to find out. Mary Jo, where did you get the mug from? And also there's a coaster that goes with it. Or is it a lid? I can't work out the coaster, to be honest. So I just use it like this. But the coaster I could use that one for putting the tea, the tea bag on and things like that. Yes. So black is one of those things. I don't mind working with it. The stitch still looks the same, to be honest. But yeah. It's a lid or coaster. Okay, that's what I thought. So, what else was I going to say? And yes, so when I published the first video on 1st of November, straight away people were like, and how do you join it? And what's the multiple? And how do we turn this into a blanket? Slow down. Slow down. You're moving too fast. Okay, it's not a race. You're making squares now. You're just making squares and putting them in a box. Crochet every day. Try to make a square a day. Or also, if you have some other whips that you want to be finishing, do those. This week we had how I assemble a blanket like that. And I think the way I do it with using a sheet and pinning them on and things like that. I think that's a really good way. You can fold it up, take it with, when I went to the park, I brought it home. You can put it away for a couple of days, look at it again. And that's why I wanted to make a video like that, just so that you would see that whole process. Because a lot of times people ask me, or how do I do this, or how do and yes, I have not got the space to do this in my house. Certainly not for a blanket of double bed. So I was putting them on the bed, but it just didn't work very easily. So I just took the sheet, took the box, and went to the park. And right, there is somebody asked a question just now. It came as a set of 2. Mary Jo, very, very clever there. Um, So Jana, I think you can enter if you had two hooks from the same brand, from the same make, I don't think it would be a problem. But if you have different makes, and I'm just thinking, do I have some here that I can show you? I've got the higher, and they're very deeply stashed away. I have some hooks that are a different brand because, of course, before we started selling them, or before I properly started using the higher, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't mix the hooks. Just like if you go to one shop and a size 12 fits you, from another shop, a size 12 might not fit you. That's the same thing, right? So every brand has their own minute differences. So I'm always intermingling my high hooks. I have a 3.5 there, I have a 3.5 here, I have a 3.5 everywhere, but yeah, when you crochet squares, I don't know. You could try. Um, they do, Elizabeth. They do. You have to do it. You have to also hold the yarn tensioned, and then you. Somebody else said something. Okay. Yeah. So Chris is asking about the stars. So we are coming up to, well, next week we will have, oh my goodness, you will have next week, you will have 5 videos. I know. Randy, you noticed the difference straight away, right? So yes, but it's for squares. So would you see the difference there as well? Does the size of the square matter, Linda? No, I suppose it doesn't matter unless if you're making them all, because I've seen my squares are actually not square; they are slightly rectangular. But I have seen someone and their squares are square, right? So are Muka's square? No, hers aren't square either. They are rectangular as well, just like mine. But I've seen someone in the Facebook group whose Anna square is actually a square. And it doesn't matter whether it's not the same size as mine. It doesn't matter if it's not rectangular and it is square. It matters that you are making them. So you're making them, it's your size, it's your tension, it's fine for you, and you're making all your squares, so it doesn't matter. Okay, they probably would come out different sizes, and if there's just the one square, then I would just put it in the blanket and nobody will notice. But yeah, mine are always rectangular. Yeah, pretty square. Yeah, Rose, again, once you decide on the hook, see, there's more to, you've made one in one hook, you've made one with another hook. See which one you like best. See, there's so many things. Is the size? Is it the feel? Is it how you work the yarn? Is it the feel of the hook? It's your personal choice which hook you're going to use. Okay. Oh, Francesca, don't worry. Aha, Helen, yes, the baubles. Your first project was the baubles, and then you joined. Yes, well, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? And I have great news about that. Okay, now we are going to talk about the videos for next week. Okay, we'll take them in order because I know, Janie, exactly. Yeah, they do work. I've got them here. I have no yarn though to cut, but they do work. What I was going to say was, why is it that everything in my purse? See, look. So these are the kitty snips, and you take them out and they open up, but then you hold the yarn tension and then you cut, and they do work. I've used them plenty of times. But you mustn't forget to put them back in, okay? So once they're in, they don't come undone, but when you press them, they'll come out, okay? There we go. I hadn't put them in together. Just yes, first of all, let's talk about the notebook, the crochet companion planner notebook type thing. It's all happening. Okay, so I had to redo it again on Monday. So we are waiting for a proof again, but that's how it goes. And once it goes, you know, it will be fine. But it does take a while to for it to be printed. We have sold quite a few. We've had to up the ones that we were initially going to buy from the printers. So we've had to, you know, add to the order. I've paid the difference as well. So everything is sorted. But the main thing is that you mustn't forget is, of course, we will not be sending these out until the printer has printed them and we have them. So this might be December. Okay, I can't say it will be the first week of December because I think the printers are pretty busy at this time of year. So we will have to make sure that we, you know, once we've got them, we will sign them. We will sign them and we will send them off, you know, as soon as possibly humanely possible. Because of course, remember as well, first of all, I want to say we will make sure you've got them, you know, by the beginning of January, by January. But of course, there's only the two of us. Dirk will have to print all the labels. We will have to put them all in thing. We will have to sign them all. So it's not going to be a, you know, a couple of hours. It'll be a couple of days for us to send them all out. Okay. So you've got to be quite understanding with that. But also, please, please, if you have paid for yarn as well, or you've ordered yarn and you've paid for a second postage, then your yarn will have been sent out, because Dirk didn't want to wait to send out the yarn as well as the notebook, because that would make that time that we have in December to send out the notebooks even longer, because we will have to be picking yarn as well. Okay, so yes, it's going to be worth the wait. It's the first year we're doing this. We are going to encounter so many stumbling blocks, but that's how it goes. And I am so happy that you are all understanding and that you are supporting and that you have bought the notebook for those who have. So if you don't receive the notebook like yesterday or something like that, you know, because we've had someone saying, I still haven't had my notebook. It did say on the product that you were buying that it was a pre-sale and that we were sending it out in December. Okay, so be aware of that. And yeah, I think the way it is going is the normal way of producing a printed book. Okay, I'm a novice at this. Next year it'll be so much easier, but this year, yeah, you know, I've had a lot of questions. And every time you ask a question, you have to wait for the lady to reply, and that takes days sometimes. Okay, so we have lost a few days in this process, but there you go. There's nothing I can do about it, but everything is going, everything is working, it's paid, it's happening. You know, it's all good. Exactly, Lisa. It's not, well, it I feel like it's a race, but you know, I'm working as fast as I can with that. Every time she replies, I reply back straight away. But of course, things take a long time. And there's so many things you have to decide. It's unbelievable. We will go into this much more in when I've got the proof. Okay, when I've got the proof. So, Megan, go and have a look. I think you can. What we've done is we've built a little margin of about 10 notebooks on the website now, and there have been people who have bought it in the last few days. So there is a margin there, just so that we wouldn't have the and I missed it. So go and have a look at those. Those have been added to our order. We have also got a margin after that. Okay, but that's for those who have completely missed the boat, and that's for those who, when they do see the book in real life, in my hands here, or who only can afford to buy it in December. Okay, so a few. And yes, of course, if you have a question, please email. Don't go to the lengths of putting in a claim via PayPal. We can deal with everything. We are 100% genuine. We are the two of us here. We need to deal with things. We are in a different time zone from most of you Americans, but we will deal with things, okay? We will sort out problems, right? So don't worry, we are approachable. I'm here, Dirk's here. When we are asleep, we're asleep. But when we are awake, we will deal with it. Okay. Yes. So again, two things I need to say about that as well. Dirk has had to refund a couple of people because they've put in the wrong country. So please go and check your mails to make sure that you have not had a refund, because if you've had a refund, you will not get your book because you did not pay the correct postage. Okay. Oh, Helen, I do hope he'll be home soon. Maybe he'll be home by Christmas. Let's have a a goal, and make sure you keep crocheting and stay sane. Make sure you look after yourself so you can look after him. Okay. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. What I would also love for you guys to do is, if you have bought something from us and you are happy with it, please go to the website, go back to that product and leave us a review, because not only will you help other people with making their decision for buying something from us, and you telling them if that we are reliable, or or how quickly the shipment arrived, but you can win. Yeah, in a few weeks, we are going to draw 10 people who will be winning £10. So if you have left a review in the last 3 months, your name will be in a jar, and we will be pulling those out, 10 people who will be getting a £10 voucher to spend on the website. So please go and review the products that you have bought in the past. Leave us a review, tell us what you thought of them, and then you'll be in the draw. Okay. But if anything, also one more thing, because this is something that we find that a lot of times happens. You put the wrong email address in or something like that, or one letter wrong, and then you don't get the confirmation. So please, try to make sure you check the information that you give us. Don't rush it. It's not a race when you order things. Take your time. Make sure you put the correct address in. Make sure you put the correct country drop down button. Make sure you put the correct email address. If you do not get a confirmation email within seconds from paying, because that's how it goes these days, you've got to come back to the website, find our email address, and email us, because you've done something wrong. Okay, it's all automatic. You should get a ding almost straight away. And if you use another email address that you don't use very often, go and look in all your spams, in all your email addresses. Okay, we get quite a few people who did not get the confirmation because they use the other email address that they don't get to or that they don't read. Things like that. Okay. Yes, Bridget always brings him a strawberry tart, and he looks forward to those, Bridget. He certainly does. Yeah. Okay. I was chuffed with the note from Dirk in our order email. But do you know what I mean? Make sure your details are correct. Make sure your house number, your postcode, make sure everything is correct, because that will help Dirk so much. Okay. It's just the two of us. We're all growing together. We certainly are, Francesca. We certainly are. So that's a few more things that I had to say about that. Let's go on to what we are doing this week. So on Wednesday, we're going to have the video for the border. So as you know, I have used one color for joining my blanket. And then I also used the same color for the border. And I kept the border really simple in the theme of the blanket. And I thought, why not? Why not just keep the border really simple, you know? So I hope you will enjoy this type of border that I've put on the blanket. So that is what we will be doing on Wednesday. Okay, but then I think so. Yes, 5 is best. Yes, but then on Thursday, right, I'm going to be showing you how to do the stars. I have shown you before because I found a way of doing them where you are already sewing in the ends and you can't see which is the where you've started or where you finished, and which is the front and which is the back. Okay, so that's on Thursday. So we don't normally have a video on Thursday. Okay, because I've had to move that video because on Friday we have an information video. Normally in January we do a blanket and we make it into a bigger project, but it's not a cal. So all the information, all the videos, because there'll be about 5 videos, will be published by Mandy, will be published just in order in a playlist, so you can go back to it. For instance, last year we had the Netflix blanket. Do you remember? We did that as a sort of do-it-yourself cal in January. So all the information is there and you just get the yarn pack and you make the blanket. And this is what we are publishing on Friday. So on Friday, and I do not have the blanket here because I want you to go and watch that video. Sandy, no, not at the moment. On Friday, and it's called the Peacock Blanket. So this is the blanket that we are making this year. Oh, excuse me, next year in January. Oh my goodness, next year. And so yeah, the peacock, and this time it's actually an idea by Emma. So do you remember Emma who did the Cleopatra cardigan? She came up with the idea of how to sort of change the Cleopatra shawl into a cardigan. And even before that, she said to me, Anya, I've got an idea for a blanket. I would love to call it a peacock blanket, and I would like to, do it like this and this and this. And so we we got playing with the pegs, of course, as you do. And yeah, so we came up with a peacock blanket pack. And oh yes, so on Friday we will have the peacock blanket pack for sale, or just after the video has been released. So Friday 6 GMT, so that will be 6 p.m. So that will be 6 o'clock in the evening, Greenwich Mean Time. So I don't know what time that is for anyone out there, but that's the usual publishing time for my videos. And so on Friday, there will be the information video about the peacock blanket. There will be the peacock blanket in the view. Okay, so it will be there for you to see. So that then will be, we brought that a little bit forward because we didn't want to sort of overload December, just so quiet, and so hopefully it's a little bit quieter in December, and then we will be sending out those peacock packs ready for, of course, January. We will start the peacock blanket on the 14th of January, and of course we will, something like that anyway. I haven't, yeah, see, I haven't got a planner. I can't check. But yeah, we will start it sort of second week of January, around my birthday. That's what we always do. And there'll be a lookbook and everything then as well. So a big treat in January, and we will keep you keep you accountable in the Facebook group, but we won't it won't be like a cal. It will just, all the information will be there, and you will be able to work on it as fast or as slow as you want. So that is for Friday. So we have Wednesday the border, Thursday the stars, Friday the blanket. Then of course on Sunday we have the live. Yeah, but the fourth video. The fourth video. What will that be? Well, it's going to be a surprise. Okay. I haven't filmed it yet. I've made a few. The testers have tested it. I still have to film it because, yeah, I will be filming this on Wednesday. And you will, I'll be editing it and getting it ready out for Saturday. We are making something for Christmas. Okay? Something for Christmas. And if you want to make along, you will have to make 6 of these. 6 of these. So if you want to be ready for Saturday's video, and this is only 5, okay, because I'm making the 6th one in the video, you will be making a flat circle where you start with 10 double crochets and you finish with 30. Okay, so go to my video of a flat circle and make a flat circle which ends in 30 stitches, right? So there are 3 rounds, 10, 20, 30 double crochets, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 rounds. Okay? Put in the ends. This is not, you have not seen this before. Okay? This is something brand new. I cannot find it. Karen can't find it online. I hope that you will love this idea. Okay, so 6 of these. 6 of these in a Christmas color. I've made these red, I've made green ones, I've made white, cream ones. Any Christmas colors are fine. Okay, so It doesn't have to be red, Laurie. Doesn't even have to be a Christmas color. I'm just thinking that it could be a Christmas color, and you also need a second color, contrasting. But you could do two, two, two. You could do three, three. You know, yeah. Megan, thank you very much. Double crochet. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Okay. Flat. So acrylic is fine, Deborah. Acrylic, Debbie, it's fine. Yeah. Whatever yarn you want. It's going to be a Christmas thing, so think about your Christmas decorations, because obviously you want the same colors. Queen of coordination here. Okay. Whatever you want to use, acrylic or cotton, it's fine. Right? So, yeah, six circles, 10 double crochets, 20 double crochets, 30 double crochets. Okay. What am I seeing? Yeah. And crochet every day and every night. Yes, Barbara. Oh, that's going to be great, Joyce. That's the thing, you see. The Anna square is so easy to make when you're on holiday as well. Yeah, small thing to take with you. One ball, one hook. Okay, so this video will come out on Saturday. Normally when I publish videos on Saturday, they will be published at noon GMT. So I don't know what time that is. So that will be quite early for you guys in the US, but you'll wake up and you will see what we are making with this. Okay. So I will be, the hook that you usually use for DK, this is DK yarn. I normally use a 3.5. I will be using a 3.5 in the video. I've used a 3.5 for this, but you might be using a 4. Okay, so a circle, any yarn, 10, 20, 30 stitches, Christmas colors. Okay, let's see, 6 of them. You need 6 of them. I've only got 5 because I am making the 6th one in the video. Okay, so you'll be ready to make this straight away. So that will be a video. So you guys are so lucky. Next week from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and 5 days in a row, you're going to be fed up with me. You're going to say, oh no, there she is again. Whatever, Rebecca, it can be variegated. It can be different. Yeah, but to keep things simple, I would just do it one color. But you can. Okay, video every day, November. No, thank you. We've done that before. No way. Unless you do all the cooking and the cleaning, darling. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So again, people have asked me for the multiples of the legacy blanket square, the Anna square. You can find that somewhere if you look in the older videos, but I will be giving you a baby blanket in the Anna square pattern at the end of the month. So we will keep it for then. Okay. And then of course we have the border next week already. So it's not a race. It's not something that you just want to do, finish. Let's, make more. Yes, of course, if that is what you need in that evening to calm yourself down, to keep your mind busy, make 2, 3, 4, or however many squares you can make. But use the square to your best advantage. Use it when you need it most, when you need to sit down and just calm yourself and have that crochet time, when you need to save yourself with a bit of crochet. Okay, Yeah, you don't have to turn it off. No, just keep the tab open. Oh, Megan, we have done a advent every day in December one year. I tell you, never again, never again. Sandy, they would be indeed, yes, they would be. It would be a good thing for a table gift if you have a dinner party in December. Yeah, they would be. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Oh my goodness, I am so happy that you have found that comfort, that help in my channel, my crochet ideas. Oh my goodness, and in crochet in general. Well done, well done. Yeah, a table runner. Yeah, we're going to connect them all in a table runner. 6 of them. Thank you, Laurel. That's actually, I love the name Ophelia. It's not my name. I'm called Anya. And Ophelia, of course, is the name that I chose for my sort of, how should I say it? My handle when I started MSN or Skype, what it's called now. Way back when I had my first computer and I started working, and I had to have a chat name to be able to talk with my colleagues. And I thought, well, I can't put my real name because that's not what you do. But of course, now I've turned it into my real name because it was a bit. But yeah, I chose Ophelia because I was reading Hamlet at the time, and I've always liked Ophelia. So yeah, that's where that came from. Where is, oh yes, Anna, I hope you'll have yes, enough time still to crochet for your baby. What did she, oh, sometimes I don't know what you're reacting to, but you will need 1,000 circles. Yes, well, quite a few, yeah. An ornament, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We will see. Something indeed, something at least. So yeah, 6 circles. Start working on them now. Don't lose them. Make sure you have them ready by Saturday. And we will see what you are going to be making with this. And you only need this. You don't need anything else, okay? You need another yarn, so another color, but that's it, okay? Right, everyone, I think I've said everything for today. I hope that you will have a lovely week and that you are looking forward to all those videos this week. YouTube is not going to know what's going to happen. They're going to be like, what are you doing, woman? Publishing 5 videos a week? That's not what you usually do. But there again, that's me, right? So we wanted to make sure you had something to look forward to for the new year. We wanted to make sure, of course, that you have your crochet every day challenge. See, this could be your crochet every day challenge. Make 6 circles. And yeah, I mean, you will love this. If you want to make more, of course, in batches of 6, go ahead. Go ahead. You can use these. Watch out for the peacock. Don't forget to give these videos a like, this one as well. And yeah, I hope you will have a lovely week. Watch out for all the videos coming your way, and I will see you next week. Bye, everyone. Bye.